Chase Tapley called it one of the best wins of his Aztec career, and San Diego State's first conference game will probably end up being its most exciting of the season. What's up, guys? Agustin, Gonzalez, and Edward Lewis here from Viejas Arena, where Jamal Franklin hit the game winner with 0.3 seconds left to give SDSU a 69-67 win over number 12 UNLV. Edward, let's talk about Jamal Franklin tonight.
Just ridiculous. One of the things we were talking about when we were off camera was he has really blossomed into something I don't even think they thought he would be. He's now a full-time forward, full-time 2-3 guard combo, and he's just good. I mean, he's really eliminated all the boneheaded plays. You're not seeing him throw it off backboard anymore or punch the ball out of the rim. I mean, when you need him, he's done everything you need him to do. I mean, tonight he basically carried the team with James Rahan, and without those two guys, I mean, they don't win the game. So he was just so impressive, and he's really evolved, and everybody's just seeing it right before their eyes. And he could be a future here guy like Billy White with exponential potential here. So just a huge game for him.
Franklin's stats tonight, he had 24 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double. And Edward, looking at all the minutes SDSU starting five played, Tim Shelton played 31 minutes, Franklin played 38, Thames with 35, Rahan with 38, and Chase Tapley with 34. SDSU's entire starting five playing over 30 minutes against one of the fastest teams in the country in UNLV.
Outside of Jamal Franklin, that was the most impressive part of this entire game. We sit behind UNLV's bench in the press row, and I described it as a conga line on Twitter. I mean, Dave Rice goes, "You get in, you get in, you get in." You look at Fisher's bench, and he's like, "You know what? Let's just run with the same five guys." So, I mean, they basically beat the number 12 team in the nation with five guys. I mean, they had two guys off the bench that played 10 minutes apiece, but outside of that, I mean, to have that lack of depth and to do what they did today, just beyond impressive, unbelievably impressive.
Now, Edward, before the game, if I would have told you that the Aztecs would have gone up against forwards like Chase Standback and Mike Moser and have their big men only put up a combined 6 points, would you have expected them to win?
I mean, not at all. And then when you look at the minutes as well, the minutes that everybody played, to have that five that you named have 30 or more minutes, and then the, two guys off the bench play 10 minutes or less, and then to have the big men do nothing. I mean, it was just, like I said, it's just a bewildering win. It's an unbelievable win. It's so hard to explain what you saw here, but just gutty effort from the Aztecs today.
And after the game, Chase Tapley said that this one will definitely open up a lot of eyes around the country to how good the Aztecs really are. And Edward, what are some of the implications of this win?
Well, we were talking, and it kind of punches their ticket already. I mean, you have wins over now number 12 Vegas. You have wins over number 24 California, number 24 Arizona. You have your only losses are number 4 Baylor and number 21 Creighton. I mean, they have just this stellar resume right now, and if they don't lose any of the games they're supposed to win down the stretch, I mean, they've already punched a ticket. And now if they win the games they're not supposed to necessarily win, on the road at New Mexico, on the road at Vegas, you could be looking at a number 2 seed for a team that's supposed to be rebuilding this year. So just an incredible day today.
Pretty crazy. And Edward, there were a few SDSU Aztec basketball recruits here, and you got to catch up with them. How did they like the game today?
As always, Isaac Hamilton, Daniel Hamilton were here. They're now 3-0 in games they've attended this year, big games. They say they love it, man. They say SDSU is in their top. It's a big program for them. They want to be here. They love it. So that'll be interesting down the stretch. James Johnson was here, the new transfer. He's going to be suiting up here pretty soon for the Aztecs in a week. Matt Shrigley was here. We heard rumors that the Robinson twins were here from Lincoln High. And, of course, the 7 official visitors from SDSU's football team were here. So just to do what they did here in front of all those recruits, it just brings kind of that I want to go here mentality. So just a big win all day for the Aztecs.
There you have it. For Edward Lewis, I'm Agustin Gonzalez. Thanks for hanging out with us with the Extra Point with ASR, and keep it tuned to AztecSportsReport.com for your most up-to-date news on everything San Diego State.